Hey guys, it's a nice little, well, it's August 29th, 28th or something like that, and I haven't been able to shoot the bow as much last couple weeks. Just been sprinting at work, got a new position, so I'm pretty stoked. Um, but, if you guys noticed, but the leaves are changing and finally have some time where I can, you know, doing some baking on the side and smoking some chicken. I figured to take the bow out for a good old spin. Always good to practice it. See if I still have it. Pretty excited for this coming season. Got red tags, which I don't know, depending on where you're at, part in the country, where you're at in the country. They're kind of like deer nuisance permits. The farmer got, I want to say he had like $100,000 of damages. That kind of applied for it. So that lets me and my buddies kind of go out, hunt early season, like right now into like early September, bow, rifle, shotgun, anything that's legal within the area. Does only, because I'm trying to deal with, obviously, the population problem. Um, just dealing with the population problem. On top of, so I'll say he got 5 red tags. On top of the 3 of us who are hunting, who can, with everything, you can get, I'll say 4 doe tags, 2 any sex tags for bow, 1 any sex tag for bow, and then for rifle. So pretty excited. Trying to knock down some does for them. A lot of it, well, not a lot of it, if we get 4 each, I'll probably take 2 of them. I want to donate them. Oh, we got 4 people watching. Cool. Hey, ask me any questions about hunting or how to get started with it. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. I had 3 last year, and then my buddy had 1, but there's definitely opportunities. A lot of sign. It's 90 acre parcel. Hello. That was a good hit. Just out here practicing, trying to get better at archery, and this is something I definitely love doing. But yeah, getting ready for the season coming. Can't do anything this week or next week, probably the following week. So the second week in September, probably gonna go out with a couple of other guys on the property and try and knock a couple does down. Really want to try and knock 4 or 5 of them. That's as many as he gets. And then he has a couple other parcels that he farms right now, and we're trying to work on the lease for next year, but that's next year. So one thing I've learned in the hunting is focus on this season, obviously plan for the next, but just focus on what you can this season. That's what I'm kind of doing with this. Pretty solid groupings. Very happy with that. Cool. But yeah, just doing some archery right now. Pretty stoked. Love it. I'm gonna go grab the arrows real quick, take a minute, because it's a new target. 3D wild boar. Highly recommend it if you can get one of those, just because it can take a beating. You can always replace the center. And good bang for your buck. So I'll be right back. Four out of five shots were instant kills, or within the heart lung. And then the first one I shot was high shoulder, so definitely would have killed it, but if it was a deer or what have you, but probably would have had a long tracking job, just because it takes so long to get the, even if you double lung them, it takes so long for the blood to fill up, and then it's tough to track them unless you just drop them right then and there. Hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah, stoked. No one asked, but just want to share it. Hello. Hey, LLC J6. Hey. This is, I don't know if you guys can see that, gold tip hunter, 300, from Swartz and Warehouse. It's a generic brand. It's their brand, I guess you could say. But good arrows. I bought 12 of them last year. I'll probably buy another 6. Good, solid arrows. They fly straight. I know there's a big hype to obviously buy those super custom made arrows, and there's no knock against them. Buy them if you can. Hey, God bless you. But I shoot what works, and that's what me. This is what I like to do. And I'm shooting this year on 150 grain broadhead. This is obviously my field tip, but 150 buzzer, really good. Great penetration, super accurate, and I shot doe with it at 35 yards, flew really good. I thought I missed, but it was just the fact of the poundage, the weight of the arrow, and then obviously the cutting edge of it. It went through it, and the doe didn't realize what happened to it, so it kind of just walked away. Definitely gonna try to do more filming this year. I know I did like a lot of like 3-minute shorts, but I got some. My wife got me some gear, which I'm really happy about for filming. So I'm working on a film, I guess, at the property called the Acre. I'm gonna call it, or if you guys think it's something better or funnier, the Acre, because that's kind of the food plot we have going, and just kind of show what is real life. This is what hunting is, with the family, a full-time job, ministry, and other things that I have going on. But doesn't say, well, doesn't mean you can't have a good hunting season. It doesn't mean you can't have a good time out in the field. And I'll probably do other hunts in there, like we're planning on doing goose hunting on the property, because that's a big nuisance to farmers, and they unfortunately they crap all over the farm equipment. That was actually in our contract, that we hunt geese for him because they're such a nuisance to him. Just funny. So I'll probably film that. Pheasant hunting, I love doing that. I have a hunting dog that I take with me. I'll probably film a couple trips with him in New York State. I'd love to take him out to South Dakota. He's a Brittany Spaniel. Again, that was a great gift. Like your coffee black? Let's try this. All right. Like your cuffs. All right. I don't know how this works. No, that's weird. All right. Do you like your coffee black? No. Uh, I did for a while. I was just trying to cut calories. Well, I was trying to cut calories and what have you, but I like a strong cup of coffee with some creamer in it. I prefer French vanilla myself. I do make a good strong cup of coffee. Usually when I hunt, do you guys bring any coffee or anything like that? I know that's with the wind and everything like that, but if you're playing the wind right in the thermals, you can have a cup of coffee with you, especially if it's a closed lid system, like a Yeti or even Vertigo. Those are the ones from Walmart, I want to say. And then PSC Brute, love this bow. Um, Also got a couple new knives. What knives are you guys using? Any knives you guys want me to try and review? I would like to start doing that kind of stuff, especially with the amount of butchering and wild game and just big pieces of meat that I have to deal with. In my business, I'm a professional chef. Um, but yeah, stoked for the season to come. It's a great day out here. It's like 60s, and I think that's just perfect weather to go out and practice. Um, but definitely want to do more of these. I know I've been kind of quiet on the page, but um, you know, real life matters. It takes precedent. You know, obviously, I want to put out a good product for you guys, but you know, my family comes first. And I recommend that to all you guys. But this is fun. Um, yeah, just shoot a little bit more. I have some chicken I'm smoking right now for the wife for some meals the next couple of days. I'm making some cookies in the house, or not making. I had making a pecan oat pecan brittle cookie from Claire Savitz from Bon Appetit, and then from Ali Vin. Um, Doing this 48-hour chocolate chip cookie, but I'm kind of slowing it down to an overnight rest. But yeah, I'm gonna probably when I'm done with this, go inside, check on my baked sweet potato, and go out here and grill off a steak and just kind of enjoy the quiet night. You know, the kids will come back and the wife will be here, and that's always fun when they get here. Kind of closing up on the 15-minute mark. I'd like to do these longer if you guys would like longer of these kind of things. I recommend it. Um, you know, like and subscribe. That way I know. But yeah. Um, Last thing I'm gonna do, it's a drill. My buddy who got me into hunting or introduced me is no matter how many times like you shoot your bow, um, by the time you're done shooting your session, you'll be usually kind of tired, and it's a really good simulation of when you're deer hunting, you have a big buck or even a doe or what have you in front of you. Um, yeah, you're down to your last arrow. Usually when you shoot at a doe or a buck or what have you, you only have one shot. You don't get to do it multiple times. Sometimes you do, but on the off chance, it's just one. It's kind of just basically like making that one shot count. And you're tired, you're fatigued. It's a good simulation of when it's the middle of November, you're tired, you're exhausted, and then a big buck steps by and your adrenaline's dumping. So it's a good simulation, because when the pressure's on, hey, can you make that shot? Can you do those things? So last shot, final shot, big buck comes. Let's see. Nice got blurry. That was a good kill shot. All right, well, it's been 15 minutes. I'd love to do this more or longer, but I have responsibilities. Unfortunately, this is not my full-time job. But yeah, if you guys like this, if you guys have questions or want gear or stuff to review, like the channel. We can subscribe, like the video, share them, and yeah, hopefully I can get to 100 subscribers, and that'll help with the live videos. I'll definitely want to look into doing a couple live hunts coming the season. I just have to see how that would work out there in the field, and also with YouTube's guidelines and what have you. So, oh cool, got a new subscriber. Look at that. Thanks. Really appreciate that. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, spending a little time with me. Hope you guys learned something. And, if you guys have any questions or what have you, as far as gear, hunting, how to get started in your state. Oh wow, we have 5 people watching. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Yeah, like it, leave a comment or something like that. I'd love to help people as best I can get into hunting. I think it's it's important. It's a big part of my life, big part of my friends and what have you, and what we do. And unfortunately, the way prices are right now, it's really nice to be able to harvest your own meat. And some people don't realize, like, some states they can just go out and really shoot a lot of wild game. Like, I want to say Texas, because Texas is great, nothing against Texas, but they have a lot of private land and it's tough to public hunt sometimes, from my understanding. But states like Florida, there's a lot of public land for hog hunting, alligator, iguanas, even to an extent. New York State, you can do a lot of squirrels, rabbit until February, I want to say. And obviously, I can get up to 5 deer, just standardized, and that'll last a good amount of time. Indian. No. Oh, all right, fair enough. That's fine. But yeah, hope you guys had a good time. Appreciate it.